So the man that played Odo passed away, I guess this morning, and yesterday, Marina Sirtris's husband passed away as well. And yeah, I got a message from a couple other of the Star Trek people, and you know, it's amazing. I was one of the first people to see it and comment, and you know, I just sort of, ooh, you don't want to rush in and just be the first person to comment on something that you seem like a crazy person. But yeah, he was also a director or writer for the show. He's done all kinds of other things. Um, 79 years old. Lived a good, decent life then. You know. Um, no, it's too bad. See now, if I entered the content ID system, like I may actually apply for that anyway, and just selectively block certain videos that I have, um, because Star Trek is in the public domain, the original series. I could be doing little things with it, and if I have 80% of the world, I can do things with. Now I'll have to see about copyright for various countries, right? Because if you have more than 50 years, what is it? Actually, it works out to, yeah, so if you have more than 50-year copyright in your country, I'd have to block your country. So there might be a few places, you know, that aren't, you know. And I think 50, and once, you know, people see the kinds of things you can do with, you know, this is it, eh? I could be sitting here on disability doing something original in the original track, and because it's in the public domain, I can actually go, well, here it is. Here's a little clip, and you know, have a little stream, and you know, have people pay for it. You know, and then I wouldn't be on disability, sucking taxpayers' dollars, right? You know, it's just sort of the thing to think about while you're, you know, contemplating giving more copyright to actors and musicians and whatnot. Like, they have enough money. Look at the crazy crap going on all around the world. You know, these these people though, some of these people like Rene here are the good ones. They make good Star Trek. They make good stories. They're worth it. They use these people, okay, for the really bad people to get away with stuff. Okay, it's awful. You know. Yeah. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Eh? These actors and musicians, they all try and fly India. Anyway, yeah, this is a sad day. We're getting a lot of people suddenly dying off. I wonder if this had some people had a heart attack about CBS and Viacom Paramount merging back together and just went. But anyway, he had a good sense of humor, I was told too. Eh? That was another thing. Him and Brent Spinner would have been a good show. That's the way I see it. Throw in a sexy Jerry Ryan and what's her name, Terry from who was the Trill there? Yeah, throw her in and you'd have a good Star Trek series right there. Some good-looking people, smart people, and some funny stuff, right? You'd have the Data guy, and imagine Data and Odo in the same show. It'd be weirdness, eh? Never get it though. See, this is why it's in the future, as some of these people go forward. I've seen the technology that uses scanning of actors and stuff, and it's cringy almost, okay, but it's something that as an actor or a musician or whatever you're doing, it's something else you can sell, so that if you do something really worthy, you can continue on in a way. The thing is that it'll be scripted the way someone else wants rather than you. You know, that's sort of a. So hopefully you do something well. You know, that they don't unscript you in a way that. Anyway, It's hard to talk. I had my brain in a section of code there, guys. Uh, a 24-minute long video of how to do something really, really amazing, and I'm now 9 minutes into the video after 3, 4 hours last night of mucking around with this thing. Now I showed a little bit of the plan by putting the two guys that dropped down with the axes there, but yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd throw this up there. This is more stuff coming out today. It just seems like and it's kind of strange. All these big actors are coming out of the woodwork sending me messages here and there. I don't understand that, but it's okay. I don't mind. And it also seems it's mostly the good actors and stuff like that. I'm not getting any of the ones that I don't think deserve, some recognition, right? People that did good work deserve praise, and some compensation, you know. I've got the entire DVD set of Next Generation, what was it? Deep Space Nine, Voyager, Next Generation. Am I missing anything there? I think I had the animated series somewhere too. I don't know. I don't know where. And I got a picture of Gene Roddenberry that I'll show you guys the next time I do a live. He's sitting there with this Klingon lady and a Ferengi, and he's bald. This is when he, as he's later in life, right? We got to remember the times when Trek was good, okay? And eventually there has to be a reboot back to the way it needs to be. And it's one of those things where maybe these things need to be left alone until they do enter a public domain, or they don't make these people and the corporations the big money, right? Maybe then they'll stop buying them up, and I don't know. The future is on things like YouTube and Netflix and Disney Plus and things like that. We'll see where it goes. I used to like the episodes with the Dominion in them and him in there. That was the better part of the arc that I liked. It was more science fiction-y than drama, right? There was a lot more drama on Deep Space Nine than there was the other ones, and that's why when you see people say, "Oh, Deep Space Nine was the best one," ask them if they're an actor or a musician. Because I didn't mind a lot of the Voyager one. It was in space. It was flying around. There were some silly episodes, and all of it though. He was him and Riker. I forget Riker's name, but anyway, were the big guys that came up through the show and started directing a lot of the episodes, and it's sort of like, got their wings that way, and that's the thing, right? Everyone needs a little chance now and then to shine. You'll be missed, Rene. Take care.